Oh my god. A Genshin video on this channel? Yes. Wow. I don't know, I just wanted to yap. This is gonna be some low effort slop. But I just finished snezhnaya Act 2 and oh my god, that that was crazy. I haven't been that locked in on a Genshin quest it's since like at least in a year. Like usually I usually have to take like multiple breaks while playing Genshin Quest, but like this had me hooked the entire time. I think the reason that is because this quest felt so focused. Like there is very minimal bloat. I think it was paced perfectly. I might just be a sucker for murder mysteries, but I was so invested. I could not look away. It was like I was so curious where it was going with like what was going on with the whole theater and stuff, why everyone was dying and stuff. And like obviously it was gonna be something to do with Renova considering the black mist in the dream. I feel like that was pretty obvious, but I was just very curious how it was getting there and how we were gonna get out of whatever was going on. Because obviously everyone was gonna come back alive. I felt like that was just gonna be obvious considering that like Mitya and Valerie were dead. Obviously they weren't gonna stay dead, so obviously we were gonna come back alive. But even so, I still think these murder mystery plots where you play as a detective is something that Genshin really excels at, and they just absolutely killed it. The writing felt so purposeful this entire act. I can't think of a scene that was like really like I was questioning what are we doing? No, there was none of that. I enjoyed it very thoroughly. Like and this is like why I like murder mysteries so much. It's like it really challenges the viewer when like you're in these things, and it made me pay a lot more attention. And also, I think it's just because Paimon wasn't included in this quest. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, dude, Paimon is just like I like the idea of Paimon. Dude, finally confirming that she's a creation of Celestia at the end of the quest. Finally, thank you. It was so like the amount of lore of this quest as well. It was so good. But like back to Paimon, I like the idea. It's just, dude, why does she have to be a toddler? It's like I think I realized that all my favorite quests in Genshin are the ones without Paimon. You know, like A Space and Time for You or the finale of Fontaine. It's always the quest without Paimon that I love the most. And it was the same for this. It's like she just reduces the maturity of these quests so much. So like when she was not in this quest, I felt like it improved the pacing so much because like half the time what Paimon is talking about is just about dumb shit, or it's like she just repeats what the previous person just said, but she just dumbs it down, and I feel like that takes away from my immersion so much. But since she wasn't here, it was like there is nothing to like get bored of. Usually I take these breaks, I think I said it already, but and I think that's because of Paimon, but like because she wasn't here, I just sat here for 4 hours straight consuming this quest, and it was glorious. The problem with Genshin's quest is like, because what I assume is its player base being a very young demographic, they usually dumb down these quests so much, but I feel like that was not the case here. It felt very mature. I felt like none of it didn't treat the player like an idiot this quest. Like I actually really enjoyed all the side characters in this quest. Like Chuganov, for example. He started off this quest as a dumb chud, and then by the end of the quest, I was actually pretty I cared about him. I was very glad that his character development wasn't erased by the end of the quest, and like it actually carried through. But the character that really surprised me this quest was Mitya. I thought he would be like back in Nodcry, for example, like I thought he'd be like a Durin, where he was kind of there, he did some stuff as a supporting role, but he wasn't that important to the plot. Mitya, on the other hand, was like he was very crucial to the plot. He's basically what sets this in motion, and I thought that was awesome considering he's not even the limited character of this patch. He the core reason for this act existing was to really introduce Renova's presence as the antagonist in this arc, and I think Mitya did that perfectly. Okay, I think that's basically all I'm gonna talk about right now. I don't even know if I made any sense. Like I said, it's 3:30. My brain is kind of fried after sitting through this for 4 hours, but like the bottom line is this quest really like reignited my passion for Genshin's story. Like probably since Natlin, I think I've been more of a tourist. I haven't, like obviously I consume Genshin's story every patch, but like I haven't been that passionate about it. Like I just want to. I've been doing it because I want to see how it ends because I've just been experiencing Genshin for so long. But this patch really reignited my passion for the lore and the world building. It's just I'm so curious now where Snezhnaya's plot is gonna go and like what's gonna happen later on. Like, but I'm also scared because obviously on a high right now because of this quest, and I don't know if that's gonna keep continuing into the future patches because obviously by the end of the quest, Paimon is all better again, and she's probably gonna appear like play she's gonna have her usual presence in these quests, so I don't know if like that my immersion, the amount of I was engaged in for this act will be the same for the future acts, but I hope it will still carry through. My god, what am I even saying? Why am I even making this video, man? I don't know. I just want to make something for this quest because I genuinely enjoy this so much. I'm sorry if this I don't even know. Like, all I can say now is that Genshin is finally back. It seems like we're really nearing the end of the story, and stuff is probably gonna get really crazy. Yeah.